Hey everyone, Arizona Kid here. What do we got for you guys today? We have the Honda Pioneer 2021, a 100-mile review. It's ready to go in. I'm debating on getting the valves and having the oil change done by the dealer, or doing the oil change myself and maybe just having the dealer do the valves, or skip the valves till 700 mile. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet, but it is at its 100 miles. Let's talk about that real quick. I don't really have any kind of complaints except for one, and we'll get to that in a minute. So let's talk about some of the stuff that was questionable when I first got it. You know, I didn't know the speed limit on it. I didn't even know how many gears it had. I assumed it had 5 gears like the Foreman had. Well, it doesn't. It only has actually 3 gears. It's kind of like an old truck. Let me see if I can get this turned on to show you. So yeah, let's put it into manual. So right now it says it's neutral, but if you click up, see, I'm gonna click up on the paddle. Why isn't it going? Oh, you have to be in drive. Huh. So there's first gear, and click up one. I wonder if it only click if I'm driving. All right, well, let's try that. This will be an interesting quick review. I'm trying not to make it too long, but it's gonna be long now because I can't get my seatbelt on. All right, will it click up now? Nope, I have to drive. So let's back up out of here. Alrighty, so you're driving. You guys can see that. Click up. There's gear 2. There's gear 3. There's gear 3. There's a car. There's gear 3. It just keeps shifting back down. It only has 3rd gear on it. So going real slow. There's 3rd gear. But it'll down gear itself when you hit the brake. But anyways, the whole point of this is, guys, is it only has 3 gears on it. So the whole point of that little drive there to show you guys. On it. There's no 4 gears or 5, it's just literally 3. Alright, let me park this real quick and hit pause. Sorry about that, guys. My mother-in-law was just walking up. I don't want to keep talking with her right there. So anyway, so it only has 3 gears, just like an old truck would have. It had 1st, 2nd, and then D for drive. So 3 gears, that's all it has. And the top speed, you guys ready for it? It's 45. And I mean, it is whining to get to 45 miles an hour. So yeah, I will tell you this, when I got between 40 and 45, it almost became like it felt like it was uncontrollable on some dirt roads. Like it was just really loose and you felt like you weren't, like you're swaying around like that. So the ride today, I bet you my top speed would be around 30, 35 is what I'd be in between, really closer to 30, sometimes 35. And it felt like you were going really fast, even though I go way faster on my Honda Foreman. So keep that in mind. Top speed is 45 and only 3 gears. I have used the manual. Can you see that? I have used the manual shifter. It's like I did it right there. And someone told me how many times would I use it. You know, unless I was hunting and trolling around in like 2nd gear, he's right. I'm probably going to use automatic way more than I'd use these paddle shifters. So that's something to think about, guys. You know, do you want to spend the money on a deluxe for those paddle shifters, even though it does give you power steering and does come with the fancier wheels? Something to think about. The non-deluxe still has the front locker on it, so really all you're missing by not getting the deluxe is the paddle shifts and the power steering and the fancy wheels. Anyways, just saying that. Oh, you like that, guys? That's mule power when it's in 4-diff lock, and I call it my little mule. Anyways, being silly there. Okay, moving on. So yeah, there's some things that I didn't know until I just started driving around. And the other thing, I told everybody, oh hey, I went online to find out the pressure for the tires, and I was doing my first review on it. Well, right here on my door, I couldn't find it. Here it is. Here's the same thing I had told you guys. It's all right here on this plate. I didn't know this plate was here. So there it is. That's something new I didn't know about on it. I knew the quad has this same thing, but I kept thinking this machine didn't have one, and it does have one on it. It does climb. I had another viewer tell me, oh, it doesn't climb very good. I will admit, climbing in this 2-wheel drive, I went up some steep hills already. It does seem to slip a lot. And then I went and did the same hill with putting 4-wheel drive on, but I think anybody would agree with that. It just went right up it. Not even with 4-wheel diff lock, but did it still do it in 2-wheel drive? Oh yeah. So it's doing what I wanted it to do so far. Haven't been too rough on it on hills yet. Like I said, it's only to the 100 miles, which I did pretty fast, I thought. Yeah, so no complaints there with that. I do have issues with not figuring out how much space I have on the roof. And I have been like, I don't know if you guys can see them. I've been scraping it everywhere. I actually hit a tree today and went across the side here pretty good. Got a bunch of stripes down the plastic on this side. So it's already getting this Arizona pinstriping on it. It's just, I think what's going to happen, I'm not going to not go through stuff. And it's meant to ride out there. So yeah. That's the only thing I'm trying to get used to, is it's bigger than actually an ATV. And I will say this, the ATV, I feel like it can go more places than this thing can. People are going to argue that. No, trust me. My opinion is the ATV can go a lot more places than this Pioneer can. But it's still a great machine to use. I mean, like I said, it's going to utilize when I go hunting. If I take the family, it's going to give them, be able to let me take the whole family back here in the seats. I made my own mat back here. This is a mat I made right here. The seats are still under it. Now, no complaints. Everything's great, except for one complaint, and I'll find out when I take it in, because I don't know if it just needs to be oiled or greased in spots. This thing has more squeaks than I ever thought imaginable. This thing is so noisy on rattles and squeaks. Now, I've never owned a side-by-side or a UTV. Maybe that's normal. Maybe I should just get used to it. I don't know. I'm letting the dealership tell me, or if you guys think it's just normal to have squeaks and rattles, please tell me in the messages. Let me know, because I'm new to this whole side-by-side thing. That's the only thing that is kind of like, whoa, a lot of squeaks and rattles on it, you know. And I'll make sure through the dealership that none of them are something to be aware of, because I don't want to not ask them and then it'd be something that's, you know, not supposed to be making noise. But as for right now, wow, it makes a lot of noise to me. So that's it, guys. Other than that, awesome machine. Good first 100 miles. It's kicking butt. Like I said, the only things that were a surprise to me was the speed on it and how it can get a little squirrely at high speed. So I'm glad it only goes that fast. And then it only having 3 gears. I thought it was going to have 5. Huh, fooled me. Only 3 gears. But yeah. For the price, you still can't go wrong with this Honda Pioneer, man. 700-4. So once again, guys, thanks for watching. Oh, and if you made it this far, guys, I'm right at 750, so I'm getting ready to do my my giveaway, which is going to be 1 Arizona hat, and I actually have keychains coming. I think there's 8 I'm going to give away, 8 Arizona Kid keychains. So please make sure you're going to Instagram and, you know, at least leaving me your name and address on a message, because that's how you kind of draw. You don't have to ask for free stickers. I still have those if you want them. But everybody that's got a free sticker, they're already in the drawing to get that other free stuff. But if you want to be in it, you don't have to get a free sticker, but I at least have to know you want to be in the drawing. So you need to hit me on Instagram at Arizona Kid ATV and leave me a message. And for some reason, if you don't want to leave your address unless you win, then you need to leave me a message stating that so I can put you in the drawing. And yeah, that's about it, I think. yeah, so you know what? There's two guys I'm going to drop pictures here on their 2 channels. I'm going to drop it in the end of this video right now, and you guys go check out their channel. They're overseas. They're 2 awesome channels. I'm always bad with pronouncing names. I'm not going to try. I'm just going to drop the pictures in, and you guys see both of their channels. Please go subscribe to them. They're good guys. And as always, keep the powder dry, and I'll see you guys next time on the trail. Arizona Kid out.